Queens, divas of a more mature age, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel today. If you're new to my channel, I am the Eva Monroe, and like, comment, subscribe, hang around, stick around. Okay, I wanted to do this video today. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I had to wait to get all my stuff in, right? I have a really good fabric haul for you guys. I think it's good anyway. Full disclosure, I have gardening hands. Get over that. I won't even be painting my nails until I get done. So I know some of you guys are huge on that. You'll have to get over that in this video. And yeah, my hair is gone. And why did I cut it? Why is that? Whenever people ask you or they see you for the first time after you've cut your hair, they're like, oh my God, why did you cut your hair? Like, yeah, I don't really have a reason for it. It just had to go. I was bored. I don't have time. I'm sweating. I'm gardening. I'm trying to be on YouTube. I'm sewing. A girl got a lot going on in her life, so I don't have time for hair. Speaking of gardening, I'm just about finished with that. You'll see in my video coming up directly after this one. I'm wrapping things up. I got bit really bad by something. It happens to me every year. Every year I know I'm going to end up in urgent care because I got bit in the garden. I got bit in the garden. Whatever bit me broke me out everywhere. It was a mess, but I'm here and I got a haul for y'all. Okay, I went to three new companies. Now, not new by like they just opened up, but new to me because you guys know that I've been like Fabrics and Fabrics, Mood, Zaloof, you know. And Mood and Fabrics were really two of my favorites. But those 49, 59, 69s was killing me. I'm like, there has to be somewhere where I can find good quality fabrics at a more affordable price, you know? And so I set out on a mission to find some new fabric companies that I could order from. Now, the first one that I'm going to share with you guys is actually in France. I ordered these fabrics from France because at the same time as I would like to have more affordable but good quality fabrics, I wanted some different fabrics, some unique fabrics. You know, when you watch like sewing tutorials, everybody's using like these floral cottons and, you know, that's all fine and good for some projects, but I wanted some good quality suiting fabrics, big, bold, abstract prints, nice materials, and I think I may have accomplished that. So this company that I ran across is called Beglarian Fabrics, and it's in France. Now, I'm going to share with you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly about all of the companies that I order fabrics from, because we keep it 100 over here, okay? So I found this site. I was like, ooh, I don't know, because I looked on YouTube and I was like, nobody's reviewing fabrics from this company. Is this company real? Is it fake? I mean, what are we doing here? So up front, I'm going to let you know that your first order from Beglarian has to be $300, okay? Which is not bad for me, right? But I didn't know what I was going to get, and I didn't even know if I was going to get, right? So I went ahead and placed my order because I kept looking through the fabrics. They have lots of designer fabrics. They have dead stock, you know, and I placed my order, $300, but the shipping nearly took your girl down, okay? This is something you got to know up front. Like, you got to be ready to spend a little bit of money when you go to Beglarian, but I'm here to tell you, you're going to get amazing fabrics, okay? The first fabric that I chose was this. It's a cotton viscose, and it was $5.90 per yard. I chose this fabric because of the gorgeous print on this thing. Oh, it's an abstract print. Now it's a fairly thin fabric, a fairly sheer fabric, I should say. I shouldn't say thin, but sheer. But will you look at the print on this fabric? And there are like, kind of like faces. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, so a beautiful fabric, good quality. The print, I loved the print. The print doesn't look like anything I've seen in Joann's or Hobby Lobby or anywhere else. I love this. I'm thinking like maybe dress, maybe nice sheer button-up shirt, maybe a nice pair of flowy slacks to go with it. I don't know, but I loved the print of that fabric. All right, now the next one I got, and remember that was $5.90 a yard. So this next fabric, of course, I went for this because of the print as well, and it is a stretch fabric. I want to say poly is what this is. This fabric was $7 a yard. Love this. Absolutely adore. Look at this print, you guys. Look at this print. Now, I'm a 5 or a 10 yard girl. So whenever I can get I'll get 5 yards if there's like one particular thing that I know I want to do with it. I know how much yardage I need. But if I can, and if it's affordable, I'll go with 10 yards of fabric. So I actually got 10 yards of this fabric, but I absolutely love this fabric. Love the print. Okay, so this next fabric that I got is actually a Burberry fabric. And it's the color for me. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but it's a neon green. It's actually a polyelastane, as I said, it's Burberry, double-faced. It was actually the most expensive fabric that I got from them. It was $14.60 a yard. So I absolutely love this fabric. I can't wait to make something I'm thinking very, maybe avant-garde with this fabric. So I cut a little piece off of it, and I actually had to launder that like in 2 different sections. So some of the fabrics you'll see, I've already either laundered them myself or dry cleaned them and pressed them. Some of them I have not. Some of them have been laundered but not pressed, okay? Now, this next fabric that I got this is my absolute favorite. This is my absolute favorite fabric that I got from them. It is let me be clear about what it is. Okay, this fabric is a satin crepe. It was $6.20 a yard. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Let me open it up so y'all can really see that print. Do y'all see that print on that? Oh, it has no stretch, but it's a beautiful fabric. It's got, let me bring it up. It's got like it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Man, oh man, I love this. I love the abstract print of this. I just think, oh, it is so gorgeous, right? Come through, Beglarian. The next fabric that I got from them is actually it's an abstract suiting fabric. It's cotton elastane, and it was $5.60 a yard. Child, get your entire life. But the print on this thing here, y'all ain't ready. This is so good and thick and heavy. She got 10 yards of this as well. But the print is like almost like a butterfly going across the fabric, but the colors are everything to me, right? But look at how, let me show y'all how, look how thick. See how, and then it's kind of like felty on the back, I guess, but oh, when I opened that up, I was like, oh my God. Okay, the next fabric I got from Beglarian is a viscose rayon. And man, I loved the print of this. The print of this is kind of like tie-dye-ish, but more grown up, like a zebra-ish type print. But how beautiful is that, right? This has been laundered, no press. Laundry, no press, okay? I love this. I think I bought more than, how many yards of this did I get? Oh, it doesn't say on here how many. Oh, now I got 10 yards of this fabric as well. But she loved this. How beautiful. Make something good and exotic with that. I have this one, which is a stretch knit fabric. Again, it was the print for me. Y'all know I don't work much with knits. I'm not really a fan of knits, but this is like a stretchy knit. I just thought, oh, look how good. Look how bold and beautiful. Do y'all see that? Oh, that is so good, right? Oh, she was so good. And I paid $4.30 a yard for that fabric, y'all. And you know she ordered 10, okay? And then the last fabric that I got from them. Oh, actually, this is not the last one. The last fabric I got from them is actually a lining fabric. I didn't think y'all needed to see that. It was just a black lining fabric. So, Beglarian. Let me tell you a few things about them before I move on. Let's talk about customer service, shipping, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so you place an order. Now, it's not one of those stores that you can go and put a bunch of stuff in your basket and then come back 30 days later and pay for it. No, they only give you like a few hours to actually have stuff lingering in your cart, and they'll yank it out, which I'm fine with that. But I do go window shopping often. So you can like things, you create an account and you can like things, and then when you're ready to purchase them, you can put them in your cart. So once you have placed an order, they will send you an invoice. And when they send you an invoice, they'll get together your items or whatever, and they'll let you know shipping, what shipping is going to be. Like I said, shipping blew my wig back. Shipping was, okay, I had to order $300 worth of fabrics, and shipping was one something. But I would have never gotten that many fabrics, that good a quality of fabrics, those unique fabrics from anywhere over here. First of all, less than $49, $59, $69 a yard. And I got my stuff in like 4 days from France, y'all. Get a load of that, from France, okay? I love me some Mood, but sometimes Mood is like 7 days for me, 10 days, you know, so you cannot beat that. They communicate with you via WhatsApp. And so whenever I had questions, I was like, hey, what's my shipping gonna be? Hey, this, hey, that, when will you be shipping? All that. They will always answer you pretty much immediately on WhatsApp if it's, you know, during their business hours. I believe you can even call them. So, great customer service. I love the fabrics. Will I be purchasing again? Absolutely. However, I figured out that this would be a company that I would do like bulk, big. I'll go big, you know, because if I'm gonna pay some shipping, I'm gonna pay some shipping, child. Okay. Now the next fabric company that I ordered fabrics from was a company called Fashion Fabrics Club. Now I actually went to this store because they have a warehouse. What I didn't know was a warehouse, but they have a warehouse in St. Louis, Missouri. I went there one day thinking I was going to get to go fabric shopping, but you can't go in there and shop. You have to order off their website. So they actually updated their website, because prior to them doing that, I was like, oh, you got one picture or something on here. I don't really know. That's another thing about Beglarian. I hate to keep jumping back to them. They have a video of every single fabric they have, y'all. They're going to show you this, and they're going to stretch, and they're going to put it up close to... You can't beat that. Okay, so Fashion Fabrics updated their website, right? And so I was like, okay. And they updated their fabric selection. So for my first order, I was like, I'm gonna keep it light, okay? Because I always try to keep it light for my first order. So I only ordered 4 fabrics from them, and these are the 4 that I got. Okay, the first one is a jacquard. Now y'all know I love a jacquard, right? And y'all know I love a crazy print. Okay, this is a jacquard. Now I gotta bring this thing closer to the camera. Look at this print. You seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing trench? Beautiful, extra, extra. Read all about it. Trench. Look at the texture. Do y'all get that? Oh man, it's Chevy. Okay, so now I have my paperwork for them, so I don't have to keep going back to my phone. Okay, that is a black and white diamond jacquard. That feels very expensive, super heavy, y'all. I paid $11.92 a yard. However, they were having a 20% off sale when I ordered my fabrics, and guess what? This video will go up this evening, hopefully, and they're having their Memorial Weekend sale, so the entire site is 20% off. So get you some fabric, okay? Now, the next one I ordered is, they're calling it School Bus Yellow Solid Chino. And I paid $6.96 a yard for this fabric. I love it. I'm always looking for like the perfect twill, because I have a hard time with twills sometimes. Sometimes twills have a tendency to look a little bit cheap. Like if you go to Hobby Lobby and pick up some of their twills, like I've bought their black, their white, they just really have a tendency to look cheap, and they don't wash well. They don't launder well. After you launder them, they don't really look that good. So I'm like on the hunt for good twills. This is absolutely beautiful. You see the thickness of it. It's thick, but it's not too twilly thick and too like matte looking and crazy. It's really a nice fabric. When I opened that up, I was like, oh, I hope my son sees this, because my son is looking for a chino. So son, your mama done, I found it. Ooh, I gotta stop setting stuff up there. Okay, so the next fabric that I ordered from Fashion Fabrics Club is a fuchsia pink floral poplin, and I paid $8 a yard for this fabric. But I wanted a good, beautiful floral, a good print. Look at that. How beautiful is that? And this thing, let me find the end. This thing is thick, child. Look how good, right? Look how nice and crispy and beautiful. And oh, I love this. I love this fabric. Now, if you see one of these and something pops in your mind that you need to have created, you know my email is in the description box. All right, my favorite fabric, my favorite suiting. This is probably, I would say, the best suiting fabric I have bought thus far. This is a wool silk blend, and this was the most expensive fabric I ordered from them, but I had to have it. It was $39 a yard, and it is a royal blue silk wool fabric. But I wanted to know what I was getting when I got, so I only got 3 yards of this. However, for the Memorial Day sale, I gotta go back for this one, because I was like, oh, she is beautiful. Look at this. Can y'all, man, sit up and think about the blazer that she can create with this. I love this fabric. I love it so much. Like, suiting is so expensive, you guys. Like, you just have no idea. Good suiting fabric is expensive. And so that $39, I wouldn't have gotten that from Mood or Fabrics and Fabrics for $39. It would have been like $69, $79. So that was a good deal, and I'm definitely going to cop some more of that. Okay. All right. Now, okay, let me tell you the pros and cons about Fashion Fabrics before I move on to the last company. So the pros are their fabrics are really affordable. And upon receiving them, they're actually really good quality fabrics. Okay, I will honestly say that. The cons are they don't have the best customer service. And that was another thing that kept me from purchasing fabrics from them before they upgraded their website, because I read their reviews and people said they don't have good customer service. I was calling and I simply was going to ask them if my fabrics that I ordered were going to be shipped out of St. Louis, Missouri. And they simply have a recording that says, we don't have enough employees, we ain't answering our phone. Basically, we don't answer the phone. So I wasn't excited about that. The next thing was, I found out, and I got fabric all over me, threads. I found out that they actually, most of their items, it appears, ship out of California. So it took me 10 days to get my order. And I was like, ugh, I'm glad I have enough fabric around here to keep me busy, and I've been gardening. But 10 days. So I wasn't really checking for that. They don't really communicate with you a lot. They just, your order has been received, and then they'll email you again once they've shipped it out the door, and then you just sit by and wait patiently for it. So just know and understand that, like, they're not going to be like Fabrics and Fabrics reaching out to you, you know, communicating, saying, hey, how you doing? None of that, okay? But would I order from them again? Well, I just told you I'm going to order this, and I'm sure I'll pick up something else because it's a sale, right? You can't pass up a sale. All right, the next fabric company that I found was a company called Cali Fabrics. This is actually my third order from them. First order, I was like, okay, y'all got some good stuff. Second, this is my third order from them. I love their fabrics. I feel like their fabrics are really affordable. And their customer service is very good. They seem to be very nice, personable people. They have a Facebook group. It's a family-owned company like that, right? They have a Facebook group. I joined it. I'm not sure why, because I'm not on Facebook technically. But if you have questions, they'll answer. You know, you email them. Whenever you place your first order, they will email you like the history of their company and thank you for purchasing and all this good stuff. They don't have the fastest shipping, but they don't have the slowest either. I've figured out that from the 3 orders that I've placed with them, it's about 3 to 4 days before they ship the orders out typically. And then I think they ship like really slow ground. So I want to say it's UPS ground. It might even be USPS, but it's really slow shipping. However, let's look at their fabrics. So the first one I got is a rayon jersey. And y'all know it's the colors for me, right? When I saw this fabric, I thought to myself, definitely maxi, right? Look at the beautiful fuchsias and the teals. And this has been laundered. And so the colors did not change, not one bit. I laundered it in cold and hung it out to dry. And it's still just as beautiful as it was when I received it in the mail. So really beautiful. They have a couple of these that I really like. So this is a jersey rayon, and I paid for that. I want to say that was $5 a yard. That's on a separate ticket than the rest of these that I'm getting ready to show you. Real quick, another thing, every time that I've ordered fabrics from them, I have gotten what's called a bag o' buttons. And the first time I got like silver, like metal buttons. Actually, they're not silver, they're just all metal buttons. And then I got a bag of white, and this time I got mix, which is a really colorful blend. But there's some really nice, like, unique looking buttons in here. But it's $2.99 for a bag like this, and you never know what you're gonna get. But I have found them to come in handy because I've been using them for projects. Every time I look around, I'm like, oh man, I need a blue button, or I need some silver. So definitely worth it, because I have found that buttons are one thing that buttons are expensive, y'all. Buttons are expensive. And when I have a wide variety of buttons, then I'll get a little more creative than if I just had like a bunch of white and a bunch of black. Then I would just be putting white and black buttons on everything. But $2.99, you cannot beat that. Okay, the next one I got is a Ponte de Roma. And it's also in a black and white print, a black and white diamond print. Really nice, thick, heavy fabric. Nice fabric, nice Ponte, right? I love the way it feels. Oh, it feels so good. It's been washed as well. So beautiful fabric. And then I got some twills. I got 2 twills. Oh, so the Ponte de Roma was actually, where is it? I'm tripping. Oh, okay, it's black and white Harlequin Diamonds Designer Ponte de Roma. It was $5.99 a yard. $5.99 a yard. Okay, the next one I got is a white mid-weight cotton twill. This was $7.49 a yard. This has been my favorite white twill by far. I love this. Let me show you guys the thickness and the, you see that? Really nice, good heavy duty twill. It's got a little bit of stretch in it, but not too much stretch. Another thing about twills, sometimes I've worked with some twills that have stretch in them, and when you stretch them, they don't go back. They have a hard time going back. So that is not like that. It's a really good heavy duty twill with some give in it. This last fabric that I got from Cali is a Robert Kaufman twill. Now they call this yellow lemon yellow Ventana twill by Robert Kaufman, and I paid $7.49 for this. I think I like this yellow a little bit more than the yellow that I got from you see the difference? It's kind of hard to see look at the difference. So there's a slight difference in color. Camera shaking. Let's stop it from rocking. Yeah, but this yellow is my jam right here, honestly. So love that. And then the last one that I got from them was just a black silky twill suiting. So I really like this as well. Like, you can never, I think I only bought like 3 yards, 2 or 3 yards of this. What'd I get of this? Yeah, I got 2 yards of this. They were $7.49 a yard. But I got it because I wanted to see what it was all about before I really go in on it. And it's a pretty decent silky twill. I like. And I also had ordered a swatch of some boiled wool from them. I meant to bring it down here so I could show it to you guys, but I don't know if I'm feeling that whole boiled wool thing. Not the kind that I got. So I'm looking around for some because I want to be able to make some wool coats for the fall and winter months. So if you add all that up, so my order from Fashion Fabrics Club was $231, and from Cali it was $123, and then I told you that I had to spend $300 at Beglarian Fabrics. So who is my favorite fabric company out of all 3 that I just shared with you? It would definitely be Beglarian. I think I got the best fabrics from them. I think they have the best selection. I have a great appreciation for their website with the videos and everything that they have to offer. I think my second favorite would probably be Fashion Fabrics, because now I know that the next time I place an order with them, I can really go all out. but I can expect not to have the best customer service. And then number 3 would be Cali Fabrics, who has amazing customer service, great prices. So look for some unique fabrics. Like, I feel like everybody uses the same thing. I gotta show you guys this. Okay, I got this fabric, and let's see if I can find a small piece in here to hold up. This fabric, I saw this fabric and I absolutely fell in love with it. And it's sheer, but it's like really nice and textured. And I'll pop a picture up of the outfit that I made out of this fabric. But you guys wouldn't even believe that this is actually an upholstery fabric. So when you look for fabrics, also don't just stop in the apparel section, or don't just look at the apparel fabrics. Look at the upholstery fabrics as well, like the brocades and the jacquards and things like that, that people are making draperies and stuff like that out of. That stuff can definitely be used for garments, and you can make some beautiful garments out of it. Because the outfit that I made with this white fabric, it'll be for sale, but it's killing it. I call it vacay slay, because I feel like you would wear that if you were like on a vacation, you were on a cruise or something, and you had a nice swimming suit and you wanted to show it off, but you know, it's probably like cocktail hour or something, you want to be a little more covered up, you will wear that. So really nice. So thank you guys so much for joining me today, and if you order fabrics from any of these companies, please let me know what your experiences were. Let me know what you got. I'm not affiliated in any way, shape, or form with any of these companies, okay? They haven't given me a discount code. They haven't given me a discount. None of the above. Wish they would, but I'm not affiliated with these people. I just wanted to share some different places with you all that I don't really see on YouTube. So thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. Until I see you again, be blessed and bye for now. Happy sewing.